you were at home at the time, surrounded by everyone.
Yeah, it was in the morning when I first woke up. So I woke up to the message. So what a morning.
Excellent. I imagine the scenes there would have been pretty spectacular. You're a large family with you here in Australia. Just how great was it to be able to share that moment with them?
Yeah, unreal. Just family, just noise. Had a low on the phone as well. He was just yelling his head off. So yeah, unreal.
What was the message to Hello?
I was talking in the squad, and then he kept repeating, "Oh, Garang Kuol's in the World Cup." And yeah, so it was good.
Did you have a bit of a dig in that's doing about him? I mean, like, yeah, I know you guys have got that special relationship.
Nah, last time didn't end well.
So what was his reaction last time after that press conference?
He ignored me. He ignored me for a bit. He shared Jason Cummings' thing saying congratulations, Jason Cummings. He didn't congratulate me.
He's learning a lesson with the big brother. And like obviously, so we saw last Thursday. We got a really good insight into how close your family is. Your mum must have been absolutely over the moon as well.
Yeah, she was over the moon. Obviously, daily access episode I think it was a good episode. Came across well, and people are able to see what I do. Day to day life.
Have you heard from Arnie yet? Has he spoken to you about what type of role and expectations he has of you?
Not yet, but I guess when the players arrive at Qatar, he'll sit down and chat with people.
Have you had Eddie Howe on that?
No, not yet.
Sort of Newcastle. Sorry, fancy you.
I think one of the things that's been exciting about watching you play is that you play fearlessly and you like taking people on, and that joy kind of comes through. Is that, I guess, the same attitude you'll try to take to the World Cup?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, on the pitch, you wanna try to create something, and which takes a bit of ruthlessness and like no fear.
Does going to a World Cup, you talk about no fear, and a lot of Luke was just talking about your mentality that you don't seem phased by much. When you do get on the field, whether it's here at a World Cup or whether it was back in Shepparton when you were playing with your mates, is it the same for you? Is it just a ball in the field, or do you realise at occasions, and does it get to you at all?
For me, I just I think about it a bit, and then it's more like I can't wait to go there and play. It's just excitement, So yeah, that's about it.
How happy are you, Garang, to be going to the World Cup with Jason and Booker and Kai Rolls, who was here last season as well? You've got quite a few mates in the team, right, already, and Alan Reveal and Thomas Dang, who are brothers in the team as well.
Yeah, no, it was unreal. After I called hello, I rang Jason to see if he was on the team. He didn't pick up, and then he rang me 5 minutes later and told me, "I'm like, are you in?" He's like, "I'm in." I'm just like, "Come on, let's go." So then it was this unreal moment, and then when seeing the boys at training, it was just hugs everywhere.
Obviously, the last couple of months, it's been building. More and more people talking about. First of all, you're a bit of an outsider, a bit of a bolter, and then I guess in the last couple of weeks, people have been more confident in your selection. What's been going through your mind? How much thought have you given to a possible selection in the World Cup?
Well, I just got to perform on the field and try to perform for the Mariners, and try win with the Mariners, and that's what's been happening. So, it comes with the help of my teammates and winning on the pitch.
But when you're at home, do you lie in bed? I mean, everyone dreams. Do you think about? Have you imagined yourself playing for Australia at a World Cup?
Of course, and it's just unreal that I'm actually going to the World Cup.
What do you think? I mean, we've got France, we've got Tunisia and Denmark. What do you think of our chances in the group?
I think on the day, any team has a chance. The boys just have to play well, and we have a good team. So if we play well, then anything can happen.
When you do step out there, I mean, it could be Benzema and Mbappe and a bunch of other amazing players. Richard Erickson, were you a FIFA player, like on PlayStation or Xbox, and is it weird that you were seeing them on the video game, like posters on the wall, and you were out there with them potentially in a couple of weeks?
Yeah, I used to play with them on FIFA, but I never bought them because it's too expensive. But to go on the field with them will be an unreal experience.
Is there any particular players that you're hoping to meet out on the field?
I wouldn't say hoping to meet. Just like it's more like exciting diversity. See the difference between us, and yeah.
What was some of those players?
I think big great player right now is like Mbappe, know, there's some other players in the French team, Ericsson. So great top players that are playing the Premier stuff.
Have you been to a World Cup as a spectator?
Nah.
Obviously, very respectful of your time here at the Mariners and what they've done for you, but shortly, obviously, you'll head over to start the next journey in your career. We were speaking to Danny just before, and his advice was wherever you go, you need to be playing games because we've seen a lot of bright young talents go overseas and then suddenly they're not playing, struggling for game time, and that journey stagnates a little bit. Have you spoken with your advisors about the need to not have that happen to yourself?
Yeah, I think that's something that everyone's all cautious of, whether that Newcastle at Mariners or Major as well. So that's something that everyone's taking into consideration, and taking the right steps for my development.
What do you think, Garang, of the attacking qualities in our squad? Because we've sort of had the same thing for a while, but now it looks like Army sprinkled a bit of talent, a new young talent like yourself in there.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of quality up there, with Martin Boyle and William Bill. So they're at that top level. So I think Australian fans can be very excited.
What about the family? Who's going to make it to come and watch you? Is that been discussed?
A bit, maybe my father and like older brother or something, but not too sure yet.
When do you fly out, Garang, by the way? You playing on Sunday, right?
I think we'll booked in to fly out Sunday after the match, Sunday night.
Is there any Zoom questions?
Yeah, I've got a couple if you don't mind. Firstly, Garang, it's congratulations. The World Cup can be pretty overawing for any player, let alone one who's a team. How do you make sure that it doesn't become too much and you just keep focused on what you need to do?
Well, I have control of how I want to take it. So let's have a look at it from a positive perspective and just be more excited.
And being I guess a bit of an unknown to the rest of the football world, do you think that could make you even more dangerous against some of the teams that you have to face?
I think any team will try their hardest to win, so I don't think that'll be a problem.
Garang, a few years ago, you were playing with the Goulburn Valley Suns, and none of the Melbourne A-League teams were looking to bring you or your family in. Why has the Central Coast Mariners been so important to your journey and your development?
Well, obviously because Monty and Serge brought me in last year when I was just a young boy, and they've helped me develop a lot. The past 2 years, so they've been massive in my development in terms of what I do on the pitch, and they've helped me a lot. So just like to thank Serge and Monty.
And what's special about the environment here? Why does it keep producing such high quality players?
I think it's just the effort the coaches here put in. Monty and Serge are here, first thing in the morning and last ones to leave. So the amount of work they put into it, it shows, in some of the players that they've produced.
Just quickly going on family, do you think you'll be the only qual to go to the World Cup, or do you think the young boys could follow your footsteps in the years to come?
Yeah, I think so. I think the others following.
The dynasty?
Yeah.
Qual dynasty at future World Cups?
Yeah, something like that.